Gibran Khalil Gibran, more commonly known in English as Kahlil Gibran, was a Lebanese-American writer, essayist, and visually skilled artist. He is also regarded as a rationalist, despite the fact that he flatly refused to accept the title. He is most famous as the author of The Prophet, which was first published in 1923. It has since become one of the best-selling books ever, having been translated into more than 100 vernaculars. Born into the world in a town in the Ottoman-controlled Lebanon Mutasarifate to a Maronite family, the young Gibran moved with his mother and kinfolk to the U.S. in 1895. Since his mother supported him as a seamstress, he attended school in Boston. His imaginative limits were quickly seen by a teacher who introduced him to photographer and distributor Holland. Gibran was sent back to his hometown by his family at 15 years of age to enroll at the Collège de la Sagesse in Beirut. Returning to Boston upon his younger sister's passing in 1902, he lost his more settled family member and his mother the following year. I have learned silence from the talkative, tolerance from the intolerant, and kindness from the unkind. Yet, strangely, I am ungrateful to those teachers. Dreams are the doorway to eternity, so trust them. It is better to let someone go than to hold them back, since if they come back, they are always yours. If they don't, they never were. Tomorrow is a dream we have today, and yesterday is a memory we have today. Without love, life would be like a tree without blossoms or fruit. Always treat friendship as a sweet responsibility, never as an opportunity. Until the hour of separation, love knows not its own depth. Don't let me be tempted by wisdom that doesn't cry, a philosophy that doesn't laugh, and greatness that doesn't bow to children. The wind should not be blamed for revealing your secrets to the trees if you reveal them to the wind. Children are not yours. It is their longing for life that drives them to become sons and daughters. It is through you that they came, but it is not from you, and even though they are with you, they are not yours. It warms my heart to see you bowing in your mosque, kneeling in your temple, and praying in your church. We are both sons of the same religion, the Spirit. Work is love manifested. If you cannot work with love, but only with distaste, it is better to leave your work and take alms from those who work with joy. When your heart is a volcano, how can you expect flowers to bloom? In times of joy, look deep into your heart and you will find that the only thing giving you joy is what gave you sorrow. Whenever you are sorrowful, look again at your heart. You will see that in truth you are weeping over what you have loved. Zeal is a volcano, whose peak does not have branches of indecisiveness growing on it. It was yesterday that we bowed our heads before kings and obeyed emperors. But today, we follow only truth, obey only beauty, and kneel only to love. When trying to understand a person's heart and mind, do not look at what he has already accomplished, but rather at what he strives for. It is the stealthy lust for comfort that enters a house as a guest and then becomes a host and then becomes a master. If you are beckoned by love, you must follow him, despite the steepness and difficulty of his way. Whenever his wings enfold you, yield to him, even though you may be wounded by the sword that is hidden among his pinions. Faith is the twin brother of doubt, but doubt is too lonely to know that it is his twin. There is infinite value in a little knowledge that acts over a great deal of knowledge that remains idle. Let's love each other, but not as a bond of love. Let it instead be a moving seed between your souls. It is like spring in a bleak, arid desert when there is no truth and rebellion. The most pitiful of men is the one who turns his dreams into gold and silver. You're a politician asking what your country can do for you, or you're a zealous citizen asking what you can do for your country. In the case of the first, you are a parasite. In the case of the second, you are an oasis in the desert. Death is the most similar to a prophet who is denied honor in his own land, or a poet who is an outsider in his own culture. Often you pray in times of distress and in times of need. Wouldn't it be nice to also pray in times of joy and abundance? Injuring someone else may make you forget the injury, but injuring him will always be remembered. Whenever we seek counsel from one another, we reduce the number of enemies we have. In which sense is political power justified if it executes the murderer, imprisons the plunderer, and then marches upon neighboring lands, killing thousands and pillaging the very mountains? Doctrines can often be compared to window panes. Through it, we can see the truth, but it separates us from it. Those who are just close to the hearts of their people, but those who are merciful are close to the heart of God.